we are going to write into wealth now. I'd like you to have your pen and paper with you. You can put pen to paper, which is what I prefer, but you could also, if you prefer, do this on a computer or a laptop, on your phone, whatever way suits you best. I like pen on paper, but again, follow what feels best for you and works best for you. So I'm going to talk us through the step-by-step, and then I'm going to take us through this process to give you space to write into wealth. The very first step is to create space, what I like to call sacred space. Uninterrupted time to go into your wealth cave. And here, as part of the Money Manifestation Mastery methodology, we are stepping into step one, which is relax, creating space to relax. In this space, once you've entered your sacred space, I would like you to call on a higher power, either outer or inner or all of it, following what feels right and aligned with you. So you could call this your higher self, your inner guidance, your wealthy wisdom, source, divine, God, the ancestors, your future wealthy you, whatever language works for you and whatever access points work for you. But essentially, we are getting out of the logic or your limited point of view, and we're tapping into a deeper, richer, more expansive connection. We want you to get out of the way, to let go of control, and invite you into a space of free writing. So please don't control what comes through. We want to allow the writing to write through you. So that is step one, where we want to relax, create the space, tap into that higher power or deeper inner wisdom, and soulfully surrender to allow this process to happen. The next step is to name the facts of what is going on. Name what is here. So for this exercise, if you have an abundance of time there, you can go through all the areas of life. For today's exercise, I'd like you to pick one area that you want to look at. Some of the areas are your finances, money, business or work, home, health, your body, your relationship, be a primary relationship or other relationships, family, children. So these are some of the main areas, and I'd like you to pick one area to focus on for today's exercise. But in your own time, when you have a luxury of time, you can go through all of these areas of your life. Naming the facts of what is here means being honest and telling the truth. So this is a moment where you get to look at what is here, which is a very powerful process. And we're doing that with the support of this higher power or inner intelligence that's, I like to call your wealthy witness, that is going to be here to hold you and support you with looking at the facts. The next step, after you've laid it all out on the table, you put it all out there to look at it, to be honest, you're going to name the feelings. How do you feel about these facts? What are the emotions that are coming up for you? And this, again, where I just want you to vent out the feelings. We're going to give you a chance to just let it all out. So we're moving into step two, release. It's part of the money manifestation methodology. This is where we get to do a big dump, energetic dump, mental and emotional dump. We want to create space to process, to release, to let go, to clear the decks, to get everything that's inside out. We're venting it out, releasing it out. So this is your most unenlightened thoughts, unenlightened feelings. They can be very shadowy, very dark, letting it all out. So we're doing a big clear out. And if this is new for you, it can feel very messy and maybe overwhelming. But over time, as you do this regularly, it becomes easier and easier. It's like if you've been shoving all your junk into the loft or the basement for years and years and years, at first you're wanting to go and sort it through. It's going to feel really overwhelming, but as you go through it, slowly but surely, you create more and more space. It becomes easier and less overwhelming. So we want to be present with the discomfort, be with the mess of what's here, and breathe. So we're just letting it out, but not getting attached to any of it, just letting it out. So we're clearing the decks. So after you've named the facts, named the feelings that you have about the facts, done a big energetic dump, pooped it all out, created space to release, breathing through it with the support of that higher intelligence, that deeper wisdom without and within, you started to create space. And this is where we start to step into step 3, receive. From there, we're going to move into what do you want? What do you desire? So there's all this maybe challenges or problems or issues going on. As we've named it and released, we're going to then tap into what you want. Tap into what you desire. And you are telling your energy team, the higher powers, the wealthy wisdom, you are telling yourself, what is it that you want? What is it that you desire? So you're telling the truth to yourself. So this is also a very, very powerful next step. And in there, what do you need? What is missing? What is it you need? What is it that you require? And being honest about that as well, telling the truth. This is tapping into vulnerability. So we're starting to rewire to receive. You need to know what you want. You need to know what you need in order to be able to allow it in. So this is a very important next step. And from there, we start to embody your wealth. This is step 4, rhythm part 1. Who do you need to become to manifest, to welcome in what you want, what you desire? Who is that version of you that I like to call future wealthy you? Who do you need to become? The embodiment of that version of you that's already created what they desire. We want to tap into that wealthy wisdom from this place. What do you need to know in order to bridge the gap? So we're starting to tap into this inner wisdom, this inner knowing. It's outer wisdom and inner wisdom. What do you need to know? That wealthy wisdom within. And from there, we're moving into step 4, rhythm part 2, which is around aligned action. So from there, what action, what aligned action do you need to take? What's that next little baby step moving forward? What is the action that's going to move you forward to create what it is that you want, to create the life, the business, the finances that you want? What is that next little baby step? Tuning into that aligned action. And step 5 is to repeat. You can do this on a daily basis. You can do this a few times a week or once a week to keep tapping in, keep tuning in, keep clearing the decks. And from this place, when you're in this writing into wealth space, there are added bonuses that can come through from this, which is perhaps writing content. You may get ideas of things to write about, ideas for your business, for your life. You start to tap into creation. And you're starting to focus on ways to move your life forward, feeling more courageous, more bold, more connected. So from there, you can transition into all sorts of creation after you've done this 5-step process. So those are the steps. And what I'd like to do now is take you through the lived experience of it. Again, the pace I take today may be too fast or too slow. So follow your flow, follow your energy, and we'll do our best with the time we have now. And again, you can then go play and practice in your own time. So what I would like you to do is have your pen and paper with you. We're going to step into a deeper process now. So that was just the step-by-step how-to. And I'm going to guide us in a little bit deeper now. So we are in the sacred space to write into wealth. you have your uninterrupted time to connect. Step 1, relax. And I'd like you to close your eyes for a moment, and we're just going to breathe in. And relax with the exhale. Welcome you into this sacred space, welcome you into your wealth cave, where you will begin the journey of writing into wealth. And we're going to call on the beautiful energies, the unseen support team, to work with you, through you, and for you, and to join you in this writing into wealth process. Your higher self, your inner wisdom, your inner guidance system, your wealthy wisdom within, your wealth frequency, source, divine, God, the ancestors, the wisdom of nature, all of the above, are focusing on the access point that you connect to, that you resonate with, welcoming this higher, deeper, richer intelligence to work with you, through you, for you now. We're going to invite you to soulfully surrender and get out of the way, to allow what wants to come through free of judgment, free of contraction, free of control, and allow what is here to be here. Breathing with your wealthy witness and allowing this process to happen. So the first step is to tap into one area of your life that you want to work with today. It could be in the area of finance, business, home, health, relationship, family, or another area. Let's welcome that area now as we step into this sacred space, this sacred process, welcoming it here. The first step is to tell the truth, to be honest with yourself about what is here. So what are the facts of this particular area of your life? Let's look at it and get honest. I invite you to breathe and start to writing on the facts of this area of your life. Just the data, the evidence, what is here. I'd like you to breathe. Remember, your energy support team, your energetic support team is with you, supporting you with this process. We're looking at what's here, calling the power of your presence, which is a very important first step in the manifestation journey, or transformation, for healing, for evolution. It's getting honest. Breathe with you. What is happening in this area of your life? Keep breathing. You may need longer with this question, but if you're ready, you can move into the next section. How do you feel about these things? What are the feelings that are here? It could be thoughts, stories, emotions. Let's let the feelings be here. Let it vent, let it out. All the different levels, all the different layers. Make space for what I like to call the frontline defense system. That first response, reaction, and then holding space for the different levels and layers of the feelings beneath that. This breathing process I like to call the fortune in your feelings. We're calling on that beautiful energy, that wealthy witness to be here holding you through this process. As you feel the feelings, acknowledge the feelings. We're not going to get stuck here. We're just going to give space so it can start to release in time, in its own time. Allowing space for all the feelings. Emotion is just energy in motion. This too shall change. Breathing with it. Breathing into your belly. Keep breathing slowly, inhalations and exhalations. Taking the breath into the feelings. So again, you may need longer in your own time. So honoring all that's here. We're not getting attached. We're just witnessing. Wealthy witness is allowing space for the feelings to move through you. Step 2, release, create space so it can move through you and transform and alchemize in time. So as we release, as you create space, we are starting to move into step 3, receive. And so through the lack, through the scarcity, through the not enough, through the pain, through the challenges, we now want to create space for what you want. What do you want? What do you desire? We tend to focus on what is not working. We tend to focus on the lack, or it isn't working. And now I want to focus on calling in, starting to receive then what you want. And again, bringing in the wealthy witness, bringing in your energetic support team, giving yourself permission to want, give yourself permission to desire. And just witness it, free of judgment, free of control, free of contraction, giving this part of you space to speak. It lives deep in your belly, it lives deep in your body. So if you could have anything that you desire, what is it? What do you want? Let's keep breathing, being with any discomfort. Giving yourself permission to want what you want, letting it be here, free of judgment. Even if it seems impossible, you're waking up the longing in your loins, the voice buried underneath all that pain and shame, shut down. What is it you want? Giving this part of you a chance to speak, to be heard, to be held, to be witnessed. Thank you. We're allowing your energetic support team, inner and outer, to hear and listen to your wants and desires. And when you're ready, you can move into your needs. What do you need? Maybe currently missing in your life. What is it that you need? It's what you want, and it's what you need. I call this radical receiving for revolutionary riches, part of the rewiring to receive. Meeting yourself and your wants, desires, and needs on a whole new level that you may have never accessed before. So keep breathing, waking up your wanting, nourishing your needs, breathing it in. And so in your own time, you're moving into step 4, rhythm part 1, embody your wealth. So I'm going to invite you to start to become that version of yourself that has already manifested, created what you want, what you desire, what you need. It already has it. It's already living it, experiencing it, embodying it. This future wealthy you, bringing this part of you into the present. So what do you need to embody, to become, to be, to manifest what you want and desire? What do you need to embody, to become, to be, to manifest what you want, desire, and need? This is who you are becoming, what you're growing into. You're waking up your wealthy wisdom, that wealthy wisdom within, that part that embodies your wealth already, that knows. So what do you need to know in order to bridge the gap between where you are now and what you want? What do you need to know? That wealthy wisdom within, or that wealthy wisdom without. What information do you need to know or hear now? And from that wealthy wisdom, we tune into aligned action. So what action do you need to take? What's that next small baby step you're being guided to take now to begin the journey of bridging the gap between where you are now and where you want to be? What aligned action are you being guided to take? Holding space for any ideas, insights, creative flow that are here now. Capturing all that wealthy wisdom. Writing down all the golden nuggets that are here for you. Giving yourself all the time and space that you need for this process. And when you are ready in your own time, you can begin to come round. Remembering step 5, which is to repeat. And to repeat this process of writing into wealth as often as you're guided to, as often as you can. Making time in your calendar and your diary, this powerful process.